For exercise P2-15, there's going to be a lot of new things that are going to be shown throughout the course of this exercise, but what I'm really going to start on this one is I'm really going to start doing things through feature-based and parametric modeling. So there's a lot of things that I'm going to do. I'm going to look at this object and I'm going to determine what is a feature, what needs to be sketched, and you'll see what I'm talking about as I go through this particular exercise. I'm going to start with just doing a line, and I'm going to draw a line straight across the bottom at 155. And that's going to take me out to the limits of the screen that I need to actually complete this part. And then from there, I'm going to make this go up 30. Now, I'm going to stop the line command on that side, and I'm going to go back to the line command, and I'm going to begin working up this side. It is 110 up this side. And then that is going to come across 60. That will then come down 30. Now, rather than concerning myself with this arc, I'm just going to bring this out 50. And then I should be able to go down 50. And it should be a horizontal line that connects those two pieces together. Now, that is all I am going to place in this first sketch. I'm going to go ahead and finish this sketch, and I'll orient it so that it looks a little bit more like what the picture in the book looks like. And I will extrude this its thickness of 5. Now, having that done, I'm going to go ahead and put a fillet on this edge right here with a radius of 50. And what that's going to do is that's going to actually place that curved section in here. It's a lot easier to do it that way than locate the circle and get everything in there for the initial sketch. The next thing that I need to do is a new sketch on this surface. And I'm going to start this sketch by doing an offset. And I'm going to offset, I don't want to offset the whole thing, so after I click offset, I right click and uncheck loop select. That'll allow me to pick just one line. And I should be able to offset that in the 20 that I need. So I'm going to dimension from here to here at 20. Since this is already lined up with here, which it's supposed to be, I can then just go ahead and draw my horizontal line here, vertical line here, and horizontal line here, and then dimension from here to here, which in this case is going to be 20. The only other dimension that I'm missing is this one to the bottom, but at the same time I can also do a collinear constraint between here and here. And that's going to give me a fully constrained section. I can now finish this sketch and extrude this piece using cut through all to get that cutout shape in there. Next, I'll use the hole command, and I'll locate a hole on this face from this edge and the top edge, and this edge right here, it is going to be 30 over, and it is 20 down from the top. It does go through all and has a diameter of 30. I can say apply to that one, and then I'm going to immediately go ahead and place my next hole, which is going to go right here. Its diameter is much smaller, it's only 12, but it is located using this left edge and the bottom edge. From the bottom it is 15, from the left edge it is 20. I'll go ahead and apply that hole and then cancel out. I can do everything else that I need through different features. The first feature that I need is to use the fillet feature with a radius of 5. I now need to go ahead and select all the edges that are going to be filleted in this particular model, which include this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and then the internal edges on this piece right here. So just a double check of the actual drawing. I've got the top two, I've got these two. this one and all of those, I can go ahead and apply that. Then I'm going to go to my rectangular pattern, and I'm going to select this hole as my feature with direction 1 being along this line. Now the arrow is pointing the wrong way, so I want to flip that. And I know that there are 7 holes, and they are spaced 20 millimeters apart. So I can now, the preview looks good, I can go ahead and say OK. And what I'm left with is exercise P2-15, which initially looks like a pretty complex exercise, but when you really break it down based off of what needs to be sketched and what can be added as a feature, it's really not all that difficult.